Welcome to NBA 2K TV.
Are you ready to crown the best play of Season 3?
I know I am. At the end of every season, you get to vote on which play you think was the best of that season.
And the winner gets 100,000 VC, and they're also in the running for Top Play of the Year.
That's right. At the end of the year, we take all this.
All right, Grant, here we have a new year, a fresh start. Maybe some of the struggling teams can use this as motivation.
I think you're right, B.A. When you're losing, you'll try anything to get out of your funk. Resolutions could include fewer turnovers, get to the basket more, whatever the team needs.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Brown in at the 3. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Unloads from 13. Here's Brown. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
At the line for Denver.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
White, good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. MP, the pass to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Porter. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Brown. Now here's Smart from outside the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Smart has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Smart's gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Pass to Tatum. Porter with the steal. Gordon against White. Shot is good by Gordon.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Here's Brown. Can't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Here's MP. The Celtics making their last shot. Back to Gordon. Ooh, that misses badly. Air ball.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And it's the Nuggets ball. Trailing by 13. Poke loose. Pass to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Williams.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Denver. Smart passes to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Tatum against Porter. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
MP, the pass to Porter. With some arc. They get the rebound. Back to MP. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. MP up top. Defended by Smart. Second chance effort. Here's MP. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Outside White. Smart with the ball. Outside Brown. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Caldwell-Pope. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
Porter in the post. Brown's there. Porter finds MP. Inside. It's tipped. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Off the mark there with a 3. Boston's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Tatum's shot is good.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's MP. After the basket by Boston. And here's Porter outside. And they recover it. Back to MP. Pass to Porter. Shot to stop the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
Jaylen Brown picks up.
Substitution on the court.
To the inside. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Assisted by.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at point guard. And he's good on the second. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there. Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Robert Williams picks up one. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Smith passes to MP. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Boston's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And he knocks down the first one.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Back to Brown. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. MP, the pass to Brown. It's Smart on the wing. No good from outside. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue the battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
MP against Brown. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Jokic against Griffin. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Tatum. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Boston dictating the flow. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. MP's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brown. Horford with a steal. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by MP. There's the steal. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Nuggets foul.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And how about Jaylen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat got the job done. He had 18 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. He's been unbelievable their last few games, and he'll present quite a challenge again here tonight. Guys, over to you.
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Smith passes to MP.
Boston foul. Jaylen Brown. That's his third personal foul.
Free throw good, MP. Matthews, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Smart. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. And Boston has possession. Here's White. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And Boston going the other way now. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, BA, to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And here's the fast break. There's Tatum with the 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Down low. Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he can't get the first one. Highland, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And the second free throw is good. Boston has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. White finds Griffin. Back to White. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
The score,
It's the
your Nuggets, 37. The Celtics, 87.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Nikola Jokic is out there with Jeff Green. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Jokic passes to MP. Back to Jokic. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal
That one on Tatum.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boy, you think back to that Laker 2020 title run. One of the most unsung heroes was Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Think about how good he was in the Orlando bubble.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
For KCP in the bubble, he was almost 40% from deep during the playoffs.
BA, Caldwell Pope was the 3rd option for those Lakers after Anthony Davis and LeBron James. He knocked down huge shots in the finals against the Heat. KCP earned that 2020 ring.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brown. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 15 points.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
MP, the pass to Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
That one on Tatum. That free throw good from Gordon.
At the line.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
There is some Blake Griffin, a younger Blake Griffin in Aaron Gordon, right? The explosive, ferocious forward takes pleasure in hammering it down.
Smart with the bucket.
Marcus Smart.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to MP. It's stolen by Smart. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Boy, what a sequence from Marcus Smart. This guy finds so many ways to impact the game.
MP, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Tatum. Jokic, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
To the middle. Here's White. The bank shot, no good. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Jokic finds Gordon. Down low. MP. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
To the paint. Here's MP. And there's the rejection.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Denver foul.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum, and it's Gallinari in for Brown.
Checking in for the Celtics, Grant Williams.
Here's Gallinari. The ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Smart. Over MP. Oh, MP with a block. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drills it from deep. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball and almost always makes the right decision.
Back to White. Smart with the ball. Covered by MP. Outside for Gallinari. Williams. Tipped back in for 2. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. MP with it. Picked up by Gallinari.
Just in this quarter, he's turned it.
And here's Brown for 3. They get it back. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
You have to love. How tough Al Horford is when he gets deep low post position. It makes it really hard on the defense.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Tatum. Jackson comes in for Gallinari. Matthews, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Springer in for White. On the court right now for the Celtics. Justin Jackson is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Matthews in at the 2. Here's Springer. And no good, but close on that one, so he'll shoot 2 now.
That's his 4th personal.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
MP with it. And we're going to have a jump ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Green finds MP. Here's Najee, defended by Griffin. The shot by Najee, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his fourth foul now.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Marjanovic checked in for Horford.
That's his first personal
No good on the free throw.
Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets.
And he can't hit the second. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Shot from the low block. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his fifth personal
Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double.
for Boston.
As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Here's Springer. Griffin outside. Pass to Springer. Jackson with room to fire. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
They get it again. Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
The line for Denver.
He hits the second from the line. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Griffin. Takes a 13-footer. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, fantastic feed from the big man. Blake Griffin's feel for when his guys are open is truly special.
MP drives in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's his second.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the impact of international players in the NBA is climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
To the left side wing. Puts it up. The rebound by Matthews.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Back to Jackson. Griffin outside. 5 to shoot. He tries for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Not going to go that time. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
No good up.
Substitution on the court.
White against MP. Smith outside. Back to MP. No one near him. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and
we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's MP in at the points. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Swiped it away. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards leading the charge.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slant cam.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Prince. 8 points his last outing. Clock at 4. They get it back. Gobert. Pass to McLaughlin. He kicks it to Prince. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, the NBA is all about the 3-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Gobert with the block. Passes to McLaughlin. Prince outside. Pass to McLaughlin. Edwards looking it over. Prince wide open. Here's Gobert. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
2 points, that one goes. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Oh, Great ball movement there.
MP passes to Gordon. Stolen by Anderson. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. It's a 9-point spread. MP passes to Jokic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Edwards, that's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And it's Jokic missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Oh, here's Edwards following the miss by Jokic. And the basket is good. 8 points for Prince.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, and
Are you kidding me?
offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. MP kicks to Jokic. Back to MP. It's stolen by Gobert. To the inside. Edwards. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here we go. Timberwolves running again. And McLaughlin gets it to go. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Timberwolves.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
For Denver, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
I think they've taken a major step in the wrong direction when you talk about their foul shooting, guys. I mean, they're not even close to what they shot last year.
And there's the pass to McLaughlin. Count that bucket. McLaughlin's got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by MP. Missed inside. The Nuggets trail by 20. Jokic with it, picked up by Edwards. Here's MP, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Nuggets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. McLaughlin's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Jokic passes to MP. Caldwell Pope dishes to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. There's the feed to MP. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And last season, they had a really tough go of it with this team.
Yeah, you can say that again. You don't have to literally say it again, but I know what you mean. Got swept in the season series. 2 teams of roughly equal talent and conference foes. They're hoping to strike back this time. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft. Certainly. They have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics provided a nice lift. He had 10 points, and as we've come to expect from him, spent a lot of time at the foul line. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a big game. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Anderson. Kicks to Forbes. And stolen by MP. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in, and a switcher also for Denver. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunity.
Here is Forbes, covered by MP. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Passes it to Forbes. And stolen by MP. Here's Highland. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Highland's got 10.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nice open look, but it's no good. Pass to Green. That shot is off. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 16. Outside Edwards. The pass to Forbes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McDaniels. That one off the back iron and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Edwards with it. He's got 10. McDaniels up top. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for McDaniels. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver.
2 shots.
And McDaniels drops them both. Here's Denver now. They're on a 14-5 run here. MP passes to Naji. That one goes in. Naji's got 5.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Gobert. Here is Forbes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
MP passes to Green. Minnesota with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. There's the triple. A nice shot by McDaniel. He's got 5.
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
To the middle. Green passes to Highland. MP dishes to Green. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That is
Substitution.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
At the end of the first half, with the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves, 77. The Nuggets, 53. Making their way onto the court.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And there's Gordon. Then it's MP. It's Naji in at the center position. Launches a 3. Pass to McLaughlin. Traps in the tray. McLaughlin's got the first points in the second half up on the board for the Timberwolves. MP passes to Naji. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Number 9.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
It's Prince on the wing. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Jokic, he's checked in for Naji. The pass to McLaughlin. And the 3 off target. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Back to MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits both from the stripe. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Prince outside. To the right side. Jokic against Gobert. The three. McLaughlin, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Stolen by Anderson. From deep, Prince. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
MP, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the shot goes in.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
For 3, Caldwell Pope connects from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Kicks to Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to McLaughlin. Lets a floater go. He feeds it to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by MP. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That sends Rudy Gobert to the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Noel, he's checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. Green, he's checked in for Denver. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. MP, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Anderson kicks to Gobert. Prince in the corner. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Noel passes to Gobert. Passes it to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. For Denver, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters. Help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Quarter passes to MP.
Minnesota foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch. Timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Prince kicks to Edwards. Right through the knee for the layup. Edwards got 17.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. Really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates. Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. KCP.
Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Prince outside. Now the pass to Reed. From deep. Offensive rebound. Prince misses.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Caldwell Pope finds MP. Murray outside. Back to MP. No good. Prince with the defensive effort.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And he gets it to go. Edwards got 19 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
For 3, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Minnesota leading by 19 points. Pass to Prince. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Minnesota calls timeout.
They've already committed enough fouls to be in the penalty. Not good. They need to concentrate on playing good defense without fouling.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Daniels, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Edwards. And Denver with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. Here's Noel. 9 points in the game so far. Back to McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock, and he converts the layup. McDaniel's got 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle.
Substitution on the court.
Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the players.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Prince out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin into the one. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. That one is no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Michael Porter.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
15 foul.
That free throw, no good.
Number 9.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Chanchar's checked in.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
MP, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Edwards finds Gobert. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that one's good. Chanchar's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Prince outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Alive, Minnesota. 3-pointer. And Gobert kicks to Prince. And at last, they get one to fall. 24 points for Prince. Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Knight comes in for Anderson. Morris checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Rivers in for Jordan McLaughlin. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, MP.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Minnesota shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Passes it to Reed. Back to Rivers. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
MP. Forbes with the rebound. Forbes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Rivers. Pass to Reed. Back to Rivers. Here is Forbes, covered by Smith. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Down low. Najee, good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Minnesota shooting very well right now. 52% in this 4th quarter. Moore outside. Rivers against MP. Rivers passes to Reed. Here is Forbes. Rivers kicks to Moore. 5 to shoot. Rivers can't get it to go. Denver's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Smith. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. And stolen by MP. That one falls.
You know, every time Smith gets some breathing room from the mid-range area, he's really comfortable letting that shot go. The defense has to get in his face. Well, that shot's going up.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the pass to Forbes. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Read the pass tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Nathan Knight.
And the second free throw, good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Moore outside. Back to Rivers. He tries for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Here's MP. Misses the shot. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.